So glad you're here today. Welcome back to the Natural English Channel, your daily English practice. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Oliver. Always great to have you here. We post a brand new conversation every single day, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. You don't want to miss one.
So, Oliver, I got a message this week that made me laugh out loud.
Oh yeah? Who is it from?
Someone called Pedro, and he wrote, Sophie, I have a problem. Last week, I asked my colleague if I could lend his charger. He looked at me very confused and said, You want to lend it or borrow it? And I had no idea what the difference was. I just smiled and walked away without the charger. Please help me.
He walked away without the charger.
Without the charger. Pedro, this episode is for you. And for everyone who has ever smiled and walked away from a conversation without understanding what just happened.
I feel that deeply.
Borrow, lend. 2 words, both about the same action, completely opposite directions. And that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Okay, I'm ready. And Pedro, stay with us.
Let's go. Act 1, the problem. Oliver, imagine Lucas calls you. He needs $20 until Friday. He has no cash. He asks you, Hey, can you lend me $20?
Sure, I'll lend you $20, Lucas.
Perfect. Now, what just happened there?
Lucas asked me to give him something temporarily, and I agreed to give it.
Exactly. Lucas used lend, you use lend, both correct. Because lend means to give something temporarily. You are the one giving. The money moves away from you, toward Lucas.
Lend means I'm giving something. The thing moves away from me.
Yes. Lend is always from the giver's perspective. I lend you my car. She lent him her notes. The bank lends money. The giver lends. Now, Act 2, the other side. Same situation, but now you are Lucas. You have no cash. You need $20. What do you say to Oliver?
Hey, can I borrow $20 until Friday?
Perfect. And what just happened there?
I asked to receive something temporarily. The money moves toward me.
Exactly. Borrow means to take something temporarily with the intention of returning it. You are the one receiving. The thing moves toward you.
Borrow means I am receiving something. The thing moves toward me.
Yes. Borrow is always from the receiver's perspective. I borrow your car. She borrowed his notes. I borrowed money from the bank. The receiver borrows. So same action, same $20, same Lucas and Oliver, but 2 completely different words depending on who is speaking.
Ah, wow. Lend is what the giver says. Borrow is what the receiver says. Same thing, opposite directions.
Think of it like this. Lend is an arrow pointing away from you. You are sending something out. Lend, the arrow goes out. Borrow is an arrow pointing toward you. You are bringing something in. Borrow, the arrow comes in.
Lend is the arrow going out. Borrow is the arrow coming in. Lucas is always making arrows come toward him.
Lucas is a professional borrower. Now, Act 3, the fix. Pedro's mistake. He asked his colleague, Can I lend your charger? What was wrong?
Oh, Pedro wanted to receive the charger. He was the one who needed it, so the arrow should be pointing toward him. He needed borrow. Can I borrow your charger?
Exactly. Can I borrow your charger? Pedro wants to receive it. Borrow, arrow in. And if the colleague wanted to offer, he would say, Do you want me to lend you my charger? Lend, arrow out.
Can I borrow your charger versus do you want me to lend you your charger? Same charger, 2 perspectives, 2 words.
And Pedro would have had his charger.
Poor Pedro. Now, let's talk about formality, because lend and borrow work the same way everywhere, but there are some patterns worth knowing.
Both work at every level, casual and professional, but lend has some important formal eases. In professional and financial contexts, lend is very common. The bank lends money at a fixed interest rate. The library lends books for 3 weeks. Very formal, very official.
And borrow in formal contexts?
Also common. I borrowed the report from the archives. We borrowed the equipment from another department. Both professional, both natural. The words themselves don't change, just the situation around them.
So same words everywhere, just different situations.
Exactly. Now, fixed expressions, because native speakers use these all the time.
Hit me.
Can I borrow? The most natural way to ask for something temporarily. Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your phone for a second?
Can I borrow? Always borrow when you're asking to receive something temporarily. Never can I lend.
Could you lend me? A slightly more polite way to ask someone to give you something temporarily. Could you lend me your umbrella? Could you lend me 5 minutes of your time?
Oh, could you lend me? The giver is being asked to send the arrow out.
Exactly. Lend a hand, a fixed expression meaning to help someone. Can you lend me a hand with this? Nothing is actually being lent, it's just help.
Lend a hand. I've heard that a million times. Never knew it was lend.
And borrow trouble, a fixed expression meaning to worry about things that haven't happened yet. Don't borrow trouble. We'll deal with it when it comes.
Oh, borrow trouble. You're taking problems from the future that aren't yours yet. Lucas borrows trouble constantly.
And lend itself to, meaning something is suitable for a particular purpose. This room lends itself to creative work. This topic lends itself to long conversations.
Lend itself to. The thing is giving itself to a purpose. The arrow goes out toward the use.
Perfect. These expressions, can I borrow, could you lend me, lend a hand, borrow trouble, lend itself to, learn them as complete phrases. They come up constantly.
Can I borrow your brain for a second, Sophie?
Always. Error check. The mistakes that come up most.
Ready.
Wrong. Can you borrow me your car?
Can you lend me your car? You're asking someone to give you something. They are the giver. Lend. Arrow out from them toward you.
Good. Wrong. I lent $20 from Lucas last week.
I borrowed $20 from Lucas last week. You received the money. You are the receiver. Borrow. Arrow in toward you, and you borrow from someone. Never borrow someone.
Exactly. From is always with borrow. I borrowed from Lucas. Never I borrowed Lucas. Wrong. She borrows her notes to everyone in class.
She lends her notes to everyone in class. She is giving them out. She is the giver. Lend. Arrow out.
3 for 3. And before the quiz, one thing. If you've been mixing up borrow and lend your whole life, completely understandable. Even advanced learners mix these up. The important thing is that now you have the arrows, and the arrows never lie.
Yeah, and Pedro, you were so close. You just had the arrow pointing the wrong way. Can I borrow your charger? Arrow in. That's all it was.
Quiz time. I'll give you 2 options. You choose the correct one and tell me why.
Ready.
Situation 1. You need a pen. You ask your colleague. Option 1, can I borrow your pen? Option 2, can I lend your pen?
Option 1. Can I borrow your pen? I need to receive it. I am the receiver. Arrow in. Borrow.
Perfect. Situation 2. Your friend needs money for lunch. You offered to help. Option 1, do you want to borrow some money? Option 2, do you want to lend some money?
Option 1. Do you want to borrow some money? You are offering, but you're asking from their perspective. They would be the receiver. Borrow.
Actually, both could work here, depending on perspective. Do you want to borrow some money, asking from their perspective as receiver, or I can lend you some money, offering from your perspective as giver? Both correct, both natural.
Oh, same offer, 2 perspectives, 2 correct sentences.
Exactly. This is where it gets real. Situation 3. Lucas took Oliver's headphones last week without asking. Oliver wants them back. He texts Lucas, option 1, "Hey, can I have back what I lent you?" Option 2, "Hey, can I have back what I borrowed you?"
Option 1, what I lent you. Oliver gave the headphones to Lucas. Oliver was the giver. Lend, arrow out from Oliver.
Perfect. Situation 4. Max finds Oliver's sock under the sofa. Oliver looks at Max. Max looks at Oliver. Oliver says,
Max, did you borrow my sock? Because I definitely did not lend it to you.
borrow from Max's perspective, he received the sock. Lend from Oliver's perspective, he did not give it willingly. Both arrows, both correct, both deeply unfair to Oliver.
4 situations. I think I've got it.
You really do. Oliver, realization time.
You know, borrow and lend have been like 2 doors in my head that I kept walking through backwards my whole life. And now I finally know. The lend door opens outward. You push it out when you give something. The borrow door opens inward. You pull it toward you when you receive something. And Pedro just needed to pull, not push.
Pull, not push. Pedro, that's all it was.
1 door, wrong direction, no charger.
Let's lock it in. Vocabulary review.
Let's go.
Lend. To give something temporarily. You are the giver. The arrow goes out. I lent him my car. She lends her notes to everyone. Can you lend me a hand? Repeat after us. Lend.
Lend.
Slowly. L-E-N-D. Lend.
Lend. Lend is the door that opens outward. You are giving. The thing moves away from you. You lend to someone.
Borrow. To take something temporarily with the intention of returning it. You are the receiver. The arrow comes in. I borrowed his charger. Can I borrow your pen? She borrowed money from the bank. Repeat after us. Borrow.
Borrow.
Slowly. B-O-R-R-O-W. Borrow.
Borrow is the door that opens inward. You are receiving. The thing moves toward you. You borrow from someone.
Fixed expressions. Can I borrow? Asking to receive something temporarily. Could you lend me? Asking someone to give you something temporarily. Lend a hand. To help someone. Borrow trouble. To worry about things that haven't happened yet. Repeat after us. Can I borrow?
Can I borrow?
Could you lend me?
Could you lend me?
Lend a hand.
Lend a hand.
Borrow trouble.
Borrow trouble.
And the golden rule. Lend is the door that opens outward, you give. Borrow is the door that opens inward, you receive. Ask yourself one question every time. Am I giving or receiving? The answer gives you the word.
Giving, lend, receiving, borrow. And now Pedro has his charger.
Finally, come back to this review and say these phrases out loud with us. I lend, I borrow. Can I borrow? Could you lend me? Say them until they feel automatic. That is how language becomes yours.
And if there's a word or expression in English that has been confusing you, leave it in the comments below. Your questions are literally how we choose our next topics. You help us more than you know.
Seriously, your confusion today is our next episode, so don't be shy. Leave it down there.
And if this helped you, and if it helped Pedro, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who has been walking away from conversations without their charger. Send them this. The arrows will fix everything.
And if you enjoyed this episode, go watch our last video where Sophie and Oliver talked about rather and prefer, 2 words that also go in completely different directions, just like borrow and lend. The link is in the description. You won't regret it.
I'd rather watch it now than wait, and I'm not borrowing anyone's opinion on that.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye, and Lucas, whatever you borrowed from me this week, lend it back.
Goodbye, everyone.